What are the best supports for Nilah? Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Chim Chim, and today we're going to be talking about what are the best supports for Nilah. Because of her passive and her ultimate, Nilah is very much a team-oriented girl. She's always trying to not only share her XP, but also her heals and her shields as well. So because of that, all of the enchanters and enchantresses is exactly what Nilah is looking for. But obviously some are going to work better than others, so let's get into the ones that Nilah really wants as her support. So in this top 5, we're talking all about heals and shields. So coming in at number 5, another teammate that will be very team fight oriented is Rakan. Now Rakan not only has the heal and not only has the shield, but also can engage for Nilah, get them CC'd, knocked up, charmed, and provide some peel for Nilah. Because Rakan can heal and shield, that means that she's going to be able to benefit more from those heals and shields, as well as share them to her teammates. Next up is Nami. Nami is obviously a great support all around and can work well with any ADC, but especially with Nilah, she provides not only mobility with movement speed, but again, it's those heals and those shields that engage from the wave, the bubble, as well as providing some peel if necessary. Coming in at number 3, I know my girlies are gonna love this one, Sona. Y'all already know Sona gives you the heals and the shields, and Sona is also looking to scale up for late game, kind of like Nilah. Nilah has the ability of sharing some of the XP that's normally lost in that duo lane. She's able to still give it to her duo laner. So for that reason, her and her support are going to be able to scale. Sona also has a form of CC, her ultimate, which will stun and make them do a little shimmy. But it's really the constant heals and shields coming from Sona that Nilah is really looking for. Number 2, the queen of heals, Soraka. You already know this was coming in at number 2. Soraka has heals on heals on heals. That means she's going to be able to share those heals, those heals, those heals. Now, before I present to you number 1, which is someone that I totally didn't expect to put onto this list or to ever see as number 1 of a best support. I don't know, I just don't see this champion often. I wanted to go ahead and let you know, if you're thinking about running Yuumi with Nilah, y'all are going to have a rough laning phase, and let me tell you why. Yuumi normally has a rough laning phase, right? Nilah is not one of, but the shortest range ADC. She's melee, y'all. So she's already going to suffer poke and harassment from the enemy team. And because Yuumi will be attached onto Nilah, they're only gonna have one target to aim at, so it's going to be even worse. So if you thought laning phase was kind of rough with Yuumi, it's going to be doubly as bad with Nilah. So Yuumi might not be the one, maybe for late game, but for laning phase for Nilah, according to my research, that is not correct. Also guys, I'm thinking about doing a video on the comparison of Nilah and Samira and like what are the differences, because a lot of people like to compare the two. I'm noticing, and I also talked to the Riot creators of Nilah, and they said that they're very, very different. Would you guys want to see a video that explains the differences between the two? All right, enough chit chat. Let's get into number 1. Number 1 best support for Nilah is Taric. Now Taric has so much sustain, not only from his heals and shields, which are pretty constant, and they also are able to go in together because of that stun that Taric is able to pass along to whoever he's linked up with. Taric also has that ability, aka his ultimate, where you literally cannot die. So in a team fight, Nilah can go in, she can give the heals, the shields to the team, and she can also give off that big burst damage in form of her ulti. It just appears that Taric and Nilah work incredibly well. So if you're looking for some supports to try with Nilah, then these are your top 5. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to see the top 5 supports for Samira or a comparison between Samira and Nilah, just make sure you subscribe because that's what's coming next. Make sure to give this video a like. Don't forget, I stream every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/MissChimChim. And until the next one, love you, bye.